Welcome to English Practice Every Day. In today's idioms practice video, we will learn these 5 new idioms and practice them with simple sentences. After practicing, we'll read aloud a short story that incorporates all the idioms, helping us understand them in context. Let's start. Please speak out loud with me as we practice. 1. Run afoul of. Run afoul of means to get into trouble or conflict with a rule, law, or authority. Jack's food truck ran afoul of the county health inspector and was forced to shut down for a week. The small business owner ran afoul of the city's zoning regulations when he expanded his storefront without a permit. Amy ran afoul of her homeowners association after painting her front door a color not approved in the community guidelines. 2. Be blown away. Be blown away means to be deeply impressed, amazed, or astonished by something. Everyone at the neighborhood cookout was blown away by Mike's homemade barbecue sauce. The hiring manager was blown away by the candidate's portfolio and offered her the job on the spot. When Priya visited the Grand Canyon for the first time, she was completely blown away by its sheer size. 3. To each his own. To each his own means everyone has different tastes and preferences, and all of them are equally valid. My coworker puts hot sauce on everything, including scrambled eggs, but hey, to each his own. Zach couldn't understand why his neighbor collected vintage lawnmowers, but he just smiled and said, to each his own. Some people love spending their vacation hiking through national parks, while others prefer staying at a beach resort. To each his own. 4. Back to square one. Back to square one means having to start over from the very beginning after a plan or effort has failed. The job negotiation fell apart at the last minute, leaving Ivy back to square one in her search for a new position. After the city rejected their building permit application, the developers were back to square one with the entire project. The software crashed before the team could save their work, sending them back to square one just days before the deadline. 5. Air one's grievances. Air one's grievances means to openly and publicly express one's complaints, frustrations, or dissatisfaction. During the company's annual review session, employees were encouraged to air their grievances openly. The town hall meeting gave frustrated commuters a chance to air their grievances about the new highway toll system. Rather than bottling up her frustrations, Mia asked her manager for a one-on-one meeting to air her grievances professionally. That's the end of our practice session. Now let's read aloud a short story using all 5 idioms in a proper context. Story title: Opening Night. Sophia had dreamed of opening her own bakery in Chicago for years. After months of planning, she was finally ready to launch, until she ran afoul of the city's commercial kitchen licensing requirements. She had missed a key food safety certification, and just like that, her opening day had to be postponed. She was back to square one on her entire launch timeline. Her friend Dana came over that evening and found Sophia slumped at her kitchen table, surrounded by paperwork. "I can't believe this," Sophia muttered. "I followed every step I knew." Dana listened patiently as Sophia aired her grievances. The confusing permit process, the slow city offices, the money already spent on supplies. Airing it all out didn't fix the problem, but it helped Sophia breathe again. "Look," said Dana, stirring her coffee. "I know this isn't how you wanted things to go, but being back to square one just means you know more now than you did before." Sophia wasn't convinced, but she got back to work. She completed the certification course in 2 weeks, resubmitted her paperwork, and finally got approved. On opening morning, a line stretched down the block. By noon, she had sold out of everything. Her neighbors, her regulars, even the city inspector who had originally flagged her license, they were all completely blown away by her pastries. Later that week, a food blogger stopped in and asked Sophia what her secret ingredient was. Sophia laughed. "People always argue about what makes a great bakery: location, decor, fancy equipment. To each his own, I guess. But for me, it's just stubbornness." She had run afoul of the system, gone back to square one, aired her grievances, and come out the other side stronger, and the whole neighborhood was blown away that she had. End of story. That's all for today's idiom practice session. Keep reviewing these idioms and try using them in your daily conversations. Bye for now.